want you to know.
It was 30 years ago Friday that Alanis Morissette released her juggernaut of an album, Jagged Little Pill, on June 13th, 1995. It would go on to sell 33 million copies, worldwide, one of the best-selling albums of all time. So isn't it ironic that the album actually debuted at number 117 on the Billboard chart, back in June 1995. What do you think?
And I'm here to remind you.
Yeah, then people started to hear first single You Ought to Know on the radio, and they decided to check out the album, and then everyone was saying, you ought to know about this album. Yeah, so slowly it picked up steam on the charts, and then
I'm tired, but I'm working,
after the second single, Hand in My Pocket, was released, the album finally made it to the top of the chart in October 1995, 4 months after its release.
'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket, and the other one is giving a high five.
And the album of the year is Jagged Little Pill.
At the 1996 Grammys, Alanis took home 4 awards, including Album of the Year, Best Rock Album, Best Rock Song, and Best Female Rock Vocal Performance.
You ought to know.
And by the way, I know that Mariah Carey and Mariah fans are still bothered by the fact that Mariah went 0-6 in her nominations that year at the Grammys, and Mariah absolutely deserved to win some of those categories. But yeah, we need to keep in mind what Mariah lost to in the Album of the Year category, and that was Jagged Little Pill. Come on.
And who would have thought it's figures?
The third single, Ironic, proved to be the most commercially successful of the 6 singles that came off the album. It was nominated for Record of the Year at the 1997 Grammys.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Your all-time best albums list isn't legit if you're missing Jagged Little Pill. Alanis' rock opus sits at number 69 on Rolling Stone's list of the best 500 albums of all time. It's a bit of a Jagged Little Pill to swallow that Apple Music has the album at number 31 on its 100 best albums list.
You live, you learn.
Now, Alanis is currently on tour in Europe, and on Friday, the actual anniversary, she performed at the Heartland Festival in Denmark. Ironic was on the set list, as I'm sure other tracks were, of one of my favorite songs that wasn't a single.
It's
Mary Jane. Yeah, I love that song. And different arrangement for that song, too. It sounds a lot like the acoustic version that Alanis did as part of the Jagged Little Pill acoustic version that she released in celebration of the album's 10th anniversary in 2005.
Don't forget to keep that smile on your face.
And I actually think she improved on Right Through You with the acoustic arrangement.
I see right through you.
Then on the album's 20th anniversary in 2015, the album was re-released as a 2-disc deluxe version and a 4-disc collector's edition. Another deluxe edition was released for the 25th anniversary in 2020. For the 30th, Alanis is showing off her face card. Yeah, posting side-by-side shots of her from then and now, Alanis wrote, 30 years. So happy I can stand by everything that was written then. Thank you for coming along with me. 51 years of ongoing capturings. Here's to at least 51 more. I love you. And yeah, Alanis just turned 51 on June 1st, and I'm sure she'll live to, at least 102.
Don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet.
Jagged Little Pill will live on forever. And of course, Alanis has gone on to make 7 albums since then. And I think I like her follow-up, Supposed Former Infatuation Junkie, even more than Jagged Little Pill, if that's even possible. But yeah, I think the reason it's so focused on Jagged Little Pill is because it really ushered in a new era of music. And I'll give that credit to both Alanis and Sheryl Crow, who came out with her debut in 1993. But yeah, they really led this wave of artists like Fiona Apple and Joan Osborne, and Paul Cole and Garbage and Michelle Branch and Jewel, and all led to Lilith Fair.
I want nothing but the best for you both.
So many of the female singer-songwriters of my generation, including myself, would not write the way that we do without her and her music.
Yeah, and artists like Kelly Clarkson.
This is not a lie. I bought my first dictionary because of you.
Didn't know what I was talking about.
And all I need now is intellectual intercourse.
Katy Perry, Avril Lavigne have all said how influential and formative Jagged Little Pill was for them in their own careers.
I was 13 when I first heard Jagged Little Pill, and my life was completely changed. Alanis' songwriting was unlike anything I had ever heard before, and I haven't heard anything quite like it since.
Yeah, so just an incredible album. And yeah, it really shaped mainstream pop music for, probably 5 to 10 years there before came along. But yeah, do you agree with Alanis that she can stand by everything that was written then? I personally don't stand by or wake up for track 12 on the album. I just pretend it doesn't exist, and the secret song that comes after,
Open your door without ringing the bell.
the stunning a cappella Your House, is the only song on track 12.
So forgive me, love, if I cry in your shower.
And what's your favorite track off of Jagged Little Pill? I can't really decide.
I don't wanna be the filler if the void is solely yours.
I'm gonna say Hand in My Pocket. What's yours?
'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket.